The crew purchased another 50 feet of 240 cable. Let's get to it. Howdy crew, I'm William Morris, President and CEO of the Welding Cowboy Corporation, certified licensed welder and owner-operator of a welding rig based out of Los Angeles, California. On here I'll be going over welding knowledge, what it's like to own and operate a welding rig, welding blueprints, welding math, welding equipment, and so much more. Welcome to the channel. I'm William Morris, the Welding Cowboy. So this is a 25 footer, and here is another 25 footer. I'm gonna open these critters on up, and I do have 50 feet as it is, but I want 100 feet total, just so that I have common lengths of things. The only thing that's gonna be an oddball will be the actual leads, and that is gonna be 150 feet total. 100 feet on the reels, and an extra 50 feet for each lead. So I'm going to open this stuff on up, and then I will add it to the other 50 feet I currently have. Now again, I do not have room for this in the cabinets. This is just way too bulky, it takes up way too much space, and I hate having this tied up the way it is, but it works, and it has not been stolen as of yet. That's something I really have to be concerned about here in Los Angeles, because this is quite a bit of copper that can be stolen, and stuff like this just gets stolen off of anything copper, and for that matter just about anything metal will be stripped. I mean, we've had some light poles recently disappear in the area, and just on some of the bridges here in Los Angeles they disappear because they're metal. They get cut down in the middle of the night and scrapped. So always something to be careful and aware of. You have any sort of work vehicle or vehicle that has a bunch of metal on the outside, such as off-road vehicles. But especially if you have a work truck or van that has a lot of copper in it, is definitely something to be aware of. And read both sides, doesn't say I can't remove stuff. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go put this on in the rig now. Alright, getting on in here, setting everything over there. Alright. Get this cable lock unlocked without everything going everywhere. Cannot help the amount of keys that go to this rig. It is what it is. Where this thing went. There it is. So that I can loosen it. I'm actually going to take it out. Try to keep as much as possible up there. I need that to stay out. It is a nice thing about this lock here, that it can be tightened by just turning the key, but also one thing I don't like is I have to keep my keys out, whereas most of these things I can just unlock it, put the key away. Now it's also the same with the bike locks, that I have to have it out in order to lock it back up, but it is what it is. Alright, so go this way. I do not like this setup, but I have to do it in order to keep the stuff from disappearing on me. I would like this a little bit longer, possibly, but I think it'd get in the way of getting out some other stuff. That ain't gonna work. Well, that's gonna work here. Feed that through again, maybe get all of them to loosen up a little bit. should be the key word. Hiked up some. That needs to slide down. I need this so tight that this cannot slide through here. If it can, then someone can steal all this. As long as that can't go through and they don't have an angle grinder, I'm good. And it's gonna suck doing this every single time, but again, I just do not have the room on this rig to do other, so that can still fit. All right, there we go. That'll do. Just like that. Lock on the other side. All right, that is locked in place. That cannot be slid through. Perfect. Now again, I do know if anyone were to say if someone has bolt cutters or an angle grinder that can cut this off, well, that's the same for anything else on the rig. And shoot, a screwdriver will do. So, not to give anyone ideas, but if anyone's ever busted locks, you know you can just use a screwdriver. It's not that hard. So, same thing with the toolboxes for the jerry cans, the ammo cans. They have the bike locks on. And the other padlocks, same thing as this one. It's a lock, it's not foolproof. So if you know what you're doing, you know, you can get past that. Yeah, I've picked a lot of locks before. It's not that hard. I was all doing it legally, mind you, but I had a lot of locks to pick. Again, very, legal sense. So yeah, it's not that bad. Use an angle grinder on some of them. That's why I like the circular padlocks, because it's really hard to get an angle grinder in there even. So I like those, but unfortunately most stuff on the rig just doesn't allow for that, or it's just so expensive I'm not going to use it for the smallest things. So yeah, this is now secure and it's not going nowhere. Nobody's going to feed that critter out. So yeah, it's good. So that's what it's looking like. Got this stored in here. Gonna be getting some other inert gas hoses. I'll be having that in a vlog coming up, as well as some couplers and quick disconnects I'll be purchasing. So that's how everything's going. Everything's looking great in here. Very happy with it. Again, some things just can't help. If it's inconvenient, it's inconvenient. It's not impossible. It just is what it is. Everything else is holding up great. These waterproof things are doing fantastic. Ammo cans are doing great. Everything's going very well. Whether placement is ideal or not, everything is going great. So I'm very happy with that. See you all in the next vlog.